Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Now, if you guys didn't know, YG is one of my favorite rappers, bro. One of my favorite rappers. And some stuff happened that involved him and an associate, Slim 400, which I really rocked with. I still do rock with Slim 400. Now, this video is called Do Not Keep This Energy. Do not keep that same energy. If you are a hip hop fan, then you probably watch Vlad TV. All right. And Vlad TV is very famous for using the infamous Boosie clip, where Boosie describes the fact that most rappers are killed in their own city. Okay. It happened to, I want to say 99%. No, 90% of rappers are killed in their own city. Now, G's homeboy, Slim 400, got shot. They said 10, but now they're saying 8 times. He's already gotten shot 5 times prior to that. So a total of 13 times. And he survived. He's expected to make a full recovery. He got shot in the face, he got shot in the back, and that's all I could find. All right. Now, the significance of this is YG's bulletproof van. What does this say? YG's bulletproof van reportedly used in deputy involved shooting. Bro, when it comes to spirituality, there's no turning back. When it comes to specific lifestyles, there's no turning back. When you raise your vibration high and you drop it lower, it's going to go lower than it was before. It's going to have a worse effect than your prior energy did before. We'll use these numbers. If your vibration was at a 7,000 and you raised it over a 9,000 and you drop it back to that 7,000, you would have been better off not even raising your vibration at all, because it could have really adverse effects. A lot of people have committed suicide because they got so high and they dropped themselves back down and they didn't know what to do. They didn't remember what to do. They started doing all of their habits, all their negative habits, all their unhealthy habits came back worse. You ever seen somebody who stopped drinking or stopped smoking, and when they were forced to go to rehab, they were good and all healthy and clean, and their face was all shiny. They lost weight or they got thick, and then something bad happened. Boom. They start drinking, smoking, worse than before. Rehab actually made them worse. Rehab for you would be meditation, would be interacting with the spirits, would be opening your chakras. There's no guarantees in life. But if you are one of those people who are easily seduced by drama and dramatic situations, stay where you are. Make sure you get your physical right first. Okay. A lot of people like to say, I can't be happy until I get that $1 million. I can't be happy until I have my first child. I can't be happy until, if that's your case, it's not true. I mean, it might be true, but it's really not true. It might be true to you, but it's not true. And if that is your truth, you need to fix that. You need to be happy before these things happen, because guess what? That's not gonna enhance your happiness. Now, for a lot of people, that is the key to their happiness, and they are just blind by the fact that it's not true. Okay. Money is not the only thing that's going to fix you. Having your first child is not the only thing that's going to fix you. Getting married is not the only thing that's going to fix you. You need to be happy before these things happen. When I raise my kundalini, then I'll be happy finally. Bro, no, you need to get everything around you. You have to make your environment bulletproof. Okay, metaphorically, you need to make your mind more tough. You need to become more sharp. You need to become quicker, more creative, whatever mentally and emotionally you need to improve improve that free without getting married, without getting your first dog or your first $1 million. Fix it first, bro. Because you cannot buy a soul, bro. You cannot, you can't, that's just not how things work. You cannot buy a vibration. You cannot buy a frequency. You can spend your money on pretty little stones and pretty smelling oils and things like that. That's not, it's not, that's not what's going on inside you. And if you think that, you need to do a little bit more research, okay? But just like I said in my other video about knowing what you want, what they don't tell you about the law of attraction. When you go to school and you learn certain concepts, you learn certain terms, phrases, your grammar begins to improve, your vocabulary begins to upgrade. You cannot be going to those same idiotic conversations and get that same pleasure. You don't even want to enter those conversations. You need to become the enemy of ignorance. When you get this money, when you get this vibration, don't go back. Why would you go backwards? You can go back to help. You can send positive energy to help safeguard yourself. But look at these people. Look at these people. Look at YG. His whole camp. Sad Boy Loco in jail for attempted murder. Slim 400 got shot for the 13th time. 8 of them being in at one instance. In one instance, YG's bulletproof van used in a deputy shootout. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds pretty bad. Okay, let me read the article. But the only thing, you cannot be going back to the same things. You know, the thing about me is I can raise my vibration, but I never stop doing certain things. I still eat Fritos. I never stopped eating Fritos. I'm not gonna get. I got 2 bags. I have 2 bags. There's certain things I know that I'm just not gonna stop doing because if I get a little whiff of the Fritos, it's over. It's over. My vibration's just that much lower. But all I have to do, breathe myself back up. It's cool. If you do yoga, don't stop doing yoga because you know what's gonna happen. Your bones are gonna start cracking. Your energy is gonna be lower. You're gonna be all tired. You're gonna be weird. Your patience is gonna be all jacked up. Your focus is gonna be all jacked up. So you might as well not even do yoga at all. Okay, if you think you're gonna stop, if you can't be consistent, because when you go certain places, there's no turning back. When you get this money, when you get this wife, you can't be speaking to other people the same way. When you have a daughter, for example, I don't have a daughter, but everybody always tells me, bro, I can't just sleep around with these women because I think about, the fact that I don't want somebody doing that to my daughter. And I don't use the P word like when we hear it in music, or when I rap, I say chicks. I'm like, bro, I noticed that and it sounds weird. Just say it, bro, because it doesn't have the same effect. No, I have a daughter. I don't even want to do this song anymore. I'm like, bro, get get out my house now today. Get out. Like certain things you just can't come back from, bro. Even if that person's daughter were to, you know, expire, he still couldn't get in the studio and look at women the same and be able to use certain words and speak certain vernaculars. When you get this knowledge, when you gain this vibration, protect it. Protect your vibration, bro. Everything you build, you have to protect. Everything you build, you have to protect. And that means sometimes not going backwards, not going back to what you were, okay? Not having idiotic conversations, okay? Not using specific phrases, not going to certain parts of town. You might even need to stay out that state. You might even need to leave your country, okay? And you can't bring everybody with you. When you get there, stay there. Protect yourself at all cost. At all cost. Everything you build must be protected. If you're not ready to either fight for it or gain enough love to get other people to fight for it for you, stay normal, stay regular, okay? Because I can guarantee you, if he would have never gotten all that money and all this fame and all this popularity, and he probably would have still got shot, but he would have been prepared. he would have been there would have been people around him ready to do something about it instead of this getting famous rappers SUVs identified in deputy shootouts, bro. That's that is not smart at all. And YG says it in his songs all the time, bro. I'm still an active gang member. I will still do something, bro. I'm still doing this. And you shot my homeboy. You have to think like that, but for your high vibration, bro. I could see this lower vibration issue shouldn't have been happening. This situation should have been you got signed by Warner Brothers, but look at this contract. How come you didn't tell me? Let me get these lawyers. Now we're going to war. Like that's the type of energy that should have been present. Not that. Not rappers getting shot in inner urban communities, lower income communities where they grew up. You did all of this. You did all of this negativity, all of this positivity, put in all this work, avoided all of this just to escape your environment, only to be treated as if you are not as important and as valuable as you are. Love yourself. Somebody like that cannot love themselves 100%, or they don't know themselves because they don't understand the value. They don't care. They think everything's sweet. Slim 400 is 31 years old. What are you doing in Compton somewhere getting shot at? You could have been in, he could have literally been anywhere in the world, but he chose Compton. You could be anywhere vibrational wise, but you choose lower vibration. Why? You could be astral projecting right now, fighting some dragons in the dream world. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you really doing? Think about the fact that you could raise your vibration to a point, to a specific point where you can do anything you want in 5 years. With that 5 years time being passed, are you going to go smoke some crack in the back of an alley and have sex with strangers that you never met unprotected? That's the equivalent of what he did. That's the equivalent. If you could be levitating in your room while astral projecting, sending positive energy to all the little kids in India and Africa and blessing them with abundance energy. But you said, you know what? I think I've never smoked crack before, but I think I think I just want a big old fat rock. I'm gonna go in this club. I'm gonna do a little spell, put my energy out there to attract a crack dealer, and some lady that's just gonna let me have sex with her behind this club, and we're gonna smoke the crack in the bathroom and have sex behind the alley. It's gonna be amazing. I don't know why I want to do it, because that's something I would have did when I was like 12, even though I didn't know what crack was. And now I'm a crack addict, and now I have to pay for prostitutes. I work at a temp agency. Why would you do that, bro? Keep your vibration high. Keep that same energy. Or, depending on who you are and what you are, don't keep that same energy. That's it, guys. Everybody, I want you to pray for Slim 400. He's quite talented, actually. And YG, that's one of my favorite rappers, bro. He's my, he is in between. I like a lot of West Coast rappers, though. I like Nipsey Hussle, of course, YG, Spice One, Brother Lynch, Andre Nicotina, also known as Dre Dog. A lot of people. I'm not even gonna name all of them because when I get famous, I don't want to disrespect them when they watch this. But a lot of West Coast artists. Okay, take that message to the bank, the heart bank, as well as the brain bank. I love you guys. Do what happy people do. Smile. Be smart. All right. Peace.